Happy now, all is now. It's a gift to be in the present, the fresh shade sun back in here, putting on my perspective into the cloud of the collective to expand the collective consciousness. You're not tuning into the mind of an Algin and Moon / Aries Moon. And it is Sunday in a space and location where I'm at. It is also Cancer hours. Okay, so, and the sun is in Libra. Okay, so, happy Libra season to all my Libras, to all the Libras out there. Happy Libra season. This means we are officially in fall. Okay, we're in that first decan of Libra season. Libra is the initiator of the fall season. Okay, hence why it is a cardinal sign. All cardinal signs initiate a new season. Okay, so Libra initiates the fall. So, and we got the moon in Gemini as I make this video. Okay, so this is playing out as a 120-degree angle for a gift, air trine, an air gift, or an eye of the eagle, you know. So meaning that it's a gift of communication. Okay, and a gift to be communicate something, a gift to react and respond or take action towards your relationships, for people, places, and things, or your close surroundings. Okay, or anything you're familiar with. So having with Libra season in that first decan again, you know, so trining the moon, this is, you know, a lot of let's say the energy signature of the communication and the learning. Okay, so also the learning, how you learn and how you communicate as well. Okay, so the moon being in Gemini is more filtered out through our throat chakra, so we're reacting and responding with our throat chakra. We're more communicative at this time. And with the sun, our solar plexus, okay, with our solar plexus being in Libra is being ruled by Venus. So the solar plexus is being filtered out through this Venusian energy, but the yang of the Venus energy, or the daytime of the Venus energy. Okay, so it's more dealing with the external. Okay, so love for the external. Okay, and we got Mercury. So Venus is freshly in Scorpio. Okay, so Venus being in Scorpio, this is playing out as you know, it's kind of, it's not where it wants to be, you know. So you might have feelings, or let's say your value system, you valuing and appreciating the wrong things, or things that are not necessarily, you know, holy, you know. So it could play out as you valuing and appreciating and loving and willing to compromise for things that have to do within the dark, or things that have to be things that are hidden, or you could just be hiding what you love and appreciate at this time. All right, so yeah, and So Venus is in conjuncting the moon. So it's playing out as a 150-degree angle for misunderstanding. So with the moon being in Gemini and Venus being in Scorpio, it's playing out as missing the point. Okay, so missing or misunderstanding how to react and respond towards your love matters or your relationship for people, places, and things, or what you're willing to compromise with. So you might be misunderstanding your love matters as far as what to communicate about, to necessarily go about acquiring whatever you love or things that bring you pleasure. All right. So Sun is also trining Jupiter in Gemini. So with Sun trining Jupiter in Gemini, this is the gifts to take action towards growth and expansion based on your experiences. Okay? So the gifts to take action towards growth and expansion based on your experiences. Okay? And your experiences. So you take action in your relationships to grow the knowledge and wisdom that you receive in your close surroundings. Okay? So, yeah, that's how that's playing out. And we got Sun square Mars in Cancer. This is 90-degree angle for learning process. So this is learning how to take action. Learning how to take action within your relationships. Learning how to take action within your relationships and let's say your passions and how you take action in your willpower, motivation, intention. All of these, you will have obstacles, okay, within your relationships as far as, you know, really initiating, you know, let's say the right relationships, initiating the right relationships to nurture your passions. Okay? And you don't necessarily, I wouldn't say you need relationships to nurture your passions all the time, but in this situation, this is playing out as you know, having, just with Mars being in Cancer, at this time, you might have minor frustrations nurturing your passions because Mars don't fuck with Cancer, you know? So Mars doesn't do well in Cancer, and it makes us a lot more passive aggressive at this time, you know? So in your relationships, you might have passive aggressiveness, you know? You know, so being, and passive aggressiveness is sort of being like, let's say having this anger but sort of suppressing it, you know? So pay attention and be careful not to have suppressed anger at this time within your relationships. So a relationship, or be angry at people for them not fulfilling your desire. So you are not to be angry at people for fulfilling your desire at this time. So don't rely on your relationships to necessarily acquire your desires or your what's it called? Intention, motivation, willpower. and your, what's it called, your drive. Okay, all that is really more based on your how you're feeling and what's going on within your yin realm. But with the sun in Libra, it opens up this energy to relate. Okay, so you just got to make sure that you got your anger and aggression, or that's lower octave anger and aggression, or passion and willpower, intention, that's higher octave. You just got to make sure you know which one to use. You just got to know which one to use at the right time, which one to pull out. Should you be angry at this time? Sometimes it's justified to be angry, but or should you be what's it called, be more strategic? That's how you use anger in the higher octave, because anger is dealing with Mars, and Pluto and Aries both is what Mars rules. And I said Pluto, but Cancer and Aries is both Mars ruling signs. So strategic, to be strategic is the Scorpio way of dealing with anger. So that's the higher octave of acquiring a desire. Lower octave is you can be angry and not acquiring that desire in a timely fashion. But the higher octave is being strategic in how you acquire that desire and making the right decisions and making the right moves and stuff like that. Okay? So the sun is in conjuncting Saturn in Pisces. Okay? So this is playing out as 150-degree angle from misunderstanding. Okay? So misunderstanding how to take action towards your dreams, or misunderstanding how to relate your dreams. Okay? Misunderstanding how to relate your dreams to the external. So with the actions you take at this time, be careful not to be you will have minor frustrations, but missing the point as far as like, this is a cardinal, not cardinal, but yes, it's a misunderstanding. So it is with the sun being in a cardinal sign, and with Saturn being in a mutable sign, it's like misunderstanding how to initiate, relations, or the dreams, that the solid gaining a solid foundation to stand on with your subconscious. Okay, you might be misunderstanding the right relationships for people, places, and things to necessarily fulfill this. Okay? So, yeah, at this time, you pay attention to your relationships, to people, places, and things that you go to, places you go to, people you attract, and the things that you manifest at this time. This will ultimately show you what's in your subconscious, what Saturn is making what Saturn is making practical and malleable from your subconscious. Saturn is in our subconscious. So at this time, people are taking their subconscious seriously. It's in the realm of the subconscious. So it's like, if you don't, depending on what's in your subconscious, it's a lot more malleable, and it makes it appear more faster. And yeah, and based on what you take seriously, like, let's say you're taking your health seriously, and you want to lose weight type shit. You want to lose weight, and at this time, Saturn, because what's in your subconscious already, you gotta already deprogram what is deemed to be healthy and what is deemed to be good for you. You gotta deprogram and not eat based on your taste buds, but eat based on what is deemed to be food. Okay? So yeah, Saturn will sort of push the things that you're used to eating to the forefront to see if you're really serious about that, if you're serious about losing that weight. So that's how it play out. And with the sun being in Libra, it's gonna bring relationships and places and people to show you, is you really about that weight loss journey? It's gonna bring people to either help or push you further into what you're already used to type shit, So yeah, that's how that play out. And Mercury in Virgo is opposing Saturn in Pisces. So Mercury being in Virgo opposing Saturn in Pisces is playing out as 180-degree angle for an opposition, or being at odds towards gaining, as far as our thoughts. So our thoughts and how we communicate and the thoughts and ideas we receive is more going against gaining some sort of solid foundation we can stand on with our subconscious. So we might talk against, talk against, like going with that analogy, that weight loss. You might, be against what you take serious at this time. You might be a little bit worried about your dreams, or, let's say more relaxed. Worried or working. Relaxed because you've been working on your dreams at this time, or whatever you're taking serious. So we got Venus opposing Uranus in Taurus. So Venus in Scorpio, Uranus in Taurus. This is playing out as being at odds towards loving something that's unique. So having the opposition, being opposed towards your relationships, you might sort of hide what you love, like if the thing is unique, or let's say the relationships you receive is sort of like opposed, and you have minor frustrations with the things you love, with the things you value and brings you pleasure. Okay, might be the things that are stopping you from gaining money in a unique way. That's how that's playing out. So yeah, that's gonna be it. The first day signing out. Catch you next now. Happy Libra season to all Libras, and yeah, that's gonna be it.